Hello, you're welcome to my channel. And today we'll be looking at a very important topic that I know that it's always in the heart of every parent, and it's ways to win and keep your child's heart. Ways to win and keep your child's heart. Wow, this is a very sensitive topic, and it's actually a topic that I know that every parent wants to hope to achieve one way or the other. And I know what you're thinking right now. You might be thinking that, oh wow, it's easier said than done, right? But when you're intentional about it, you can actually win and keep your child's heart for life. So we'll be going into the things that you can do to win and keep your child's heart. Now, the first thing to do is to focus on the heart instead of compliance. And what does this really mean? It means that you should focus your goal. What it means is that our goal needs to be able to capture the hearts of our kids. Don't just focus on compliance. Don't focus on your instructions for them. Focus on their hearts. Focus on their heart. So they will never flourish in this kind of relationship if you are always seeing it like you are on an authoritative relationship with them. The second thing is, let them know you love them for who they are. Let them know that you love them for who they are. So like the Bible teaches us about Christ. He loves us unconditionally. Despite who we are, despite what we have done, despite everything, he still loves us. So also is with parenting too. So it is imperative that our children know that we love them because they are created in God's image. So although you might not like their behaviors at times, they might do something that you don't like, you might spank them, but also affirm your love for them. Affirm your love for them. Another thing which is very important thing for you to do on how you can win your child's heart forever is to affirm your child often. Affirm your child often. It's actually very easy to criticize and always find faults with our children instead of acknowledging the positives. But too much criticism is not enough praise depletes their love tanks. So it's very important for you to focus more on their positives than what they are not getting right. So your child needs to know it pleases you. Your child needs to know it makes you proud. Your child needs to know that you are proud of them and all. So it is very important that you affirm your child often. Another thing is give them undivided attention. Give them undivided attention. Children are actually very jealous beings, and you can quote, they are actually very selfish with attention. So it is, and it is because they have a heart that is like a fallow ground that you can plant anything there. So they need attention. They need attention for you to weed out what you don't want. Give them attention. Ask them questions. Let them be free to ask you any question instead of taking those questions outside there where they will get the wrong advice. So our children should feel valued and respected, and it is very good that we put aside what we are working on and focus on what they are saying undistracted. So if we neglect to listen to the small stuff when they are young, we won't be the first ones they will run to later about the big issues. I don't know if you understand how I should say it again. If you neglect to, if you fail to listen to the small stuff they are doing or they want to say when they are young, we will not be the first ones they will run to later about the big issues or when the big issues start happening. Another thing you should do to affirm your love for your child to win your child's heart is to show your child affection. Show your child affection. It can make a point of giving him a kiss on the cheek in the morning when he comes into the kitchen for breakfast, at night before he goes to bed. So you can show your child affection through their love language. They are your children. You should know their love language. Study them. What is it that makes them smile? What is it that makes them giggle? So just find out that and show it to them. Another thing is be fair and reasonable with discipline. Be fair and reasonable with discipline. So one of the best ways to do this is to be consistent. Be consistent. So it's extremely confusing and unfair to our kids when we allow a behavior to slide over and over and then punish them for it on occasion. So be fair and reasonable with your discipline, and also you have to be careful to treat the children the same rather than being harsher on one. Maybe you have a preference, though. Even if you have a preference, don't show it. Don't let your children know the favorite, or don't show favoritism among your children. It is not good. It is not good. There's nothing more powerful in ripping a family apart or even separating a person from God the Father than anger and bitterness. So it is not good. Be fair. Another thing is, don't be too proud to apologize. I know the ego is there. The ego is there to think like, after all, they are children. Why should I apologize? But the thing is, don't be too proud to apologize. Don't be too proud to apologize. And whenever you do something that you know you have hurt their feelings, be quick to apologize for it. That means you are teaching the child forgiveness. You are teaching the child forgiveness. So another thing is, get involved with what they love. Find out what they love, like I said, and get involved with them. Do it together with them. Create fun with them. Create memories with them, and then they will thank you later for it. So that's another way and you can actually win the hearts of your child. Another thing is, be spontaneous and fun. Don't be rigid, don't be stiff. Create memories with them. Let there be fun, let there be joy. Don't make everything the same about the rules and all. And last but not the least is, pray for your child daily. This can never be overemphasized. Pray for your child daily. They need it. We must pray that they will come to know God intimately so that they can experience His true direction in their lives. So it is very important you pray for them. You pray for them. It can never be overemphasized. So I hope you've learned something today on what you can do to win the heart of your child over, and then will become your best buddy, become your best friend. So thank you for watching today's video.